Hi, FlossTube. This is actually going to be a FlossTube, first one in 6 or 7 months. Um, I guess I have some good news to start off with. Um, I've managed to secure a place for myself and my daughter, only for October 1st, unfortunately. I almost had a place for August 1st, but slipped right out of my fingers, but they had another place available for October 1st. So I am taking it. And that's it. I was amazed by the response to my last video. I was pretty much, I don't know. I don't even know what that video was. I was just rock bottom and just felt like I had to say something, I guess. I didn't really want it to come out as this, super emotionally charged thing. It's just that's how it was. I mean, it's been a very, very emotionally charged time for me, and I'm not going to apologize for that. I just really want to thank everyone for the really, really, really kind words from that video. Lots and lots of support, tons of support. It was just very, very heartwarming. And who knows, maybe all those, good thoughts and positive vibes helped in some way. It couldn't have hurt, right? Yeah, so I feel a million times better. I know I probably don't sound like it, but it was, I just found out yesterday, and I was so stoked. I was so happy. Like, I'm not doing it really good, I'm kind of today. It's early. I wanted to get this out of the way. I have some stuff I need to do today. But I'm definitely going to be what was I going to be doing? Oh, stitching again. Yes, that's the whole thing. I do. I want to stitch again almost immediately. My bug came back, and I'm like, because I felt relief, and I felt like, I guess, about the whole stitching thing, I couldn't, like I said in the previous video, I couldn't let my mind actually turn off enough to enjoy the stitching, which was the problem, right? Even though stitching is usually good to calm my mind, it was too much, and I couldn't push through that, and it was really frustrating because I was trying to at the beginning to stitch to try to help me with the whole situation, help my moods and stuff, but it was not working. So I had put everything away. I was so upset. I put everything away. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get to this after. I'm kind of all over the place today, so don't mind me. It's gonna be my first one in a while. It might be a little messy. You might have to deal with that. That's fine. I'm sure I am. Well, of course you know. If you watched my last video, you know. I'm a little scatterbrained. I'm a little all over the place because I'm just kind of getting back all this good energy after having some bad energy for so long that I'm a little, crazy, but good crazy. Not bad crazy, good crazy. So I have a haul, which I've been holding on to for a while, and unfortunately the bright yellow light in this room is not the greatest for color realism. I already tested it out, and the stuff that I got months and months ago. This is stuff that I basically bought like right before I moved out of the old place and moved here, and things that just eventually found me again because I had a P.O. box for a while, so stuff was being rerouted there. Anyway, you don't need to know my whole life story. Yeah, so I have a bunch of needle minders from my favorite needle minder shop. Not that I'm, you know, biased or anything. I have a couple fabrics from P2P. Yes. I'm just checking because I think that's where they're from. Picture This Plus, yes. I have a couple fabrics from them. Oh, I have another couple needle minders I didn't pull out. I think I've shown you one, but I don't think I've shown you the other one. Anyway, I might grab that later. I might not. Maybe this is kind of an on-the-fly FlossTube. So, no planning for this one. I'm gonna go right into haul, I think, because I have a shirtload of needle minders right here to show you. So these are all from Everyday Stitcher. They're trying to jump on each other. Everyday Stitcher, which is run by Molly, which we love Molly. So these are all ones I ordered like last fall. Anyway, so some of these I think I mentioned in a long time ago, FlossTube, that before I became an admin at Everyday Stitcher, the admins there had gifted me like 5 minders each, 5 of the 1-inch round minders that Molly makes, and I think those are included here because I was like 25 or something, or 20, I can't remember the exact number. Anyway, those are definitely here, and then the other ones are some stuff that I ordered for myself from her other stuff. So we're gonna start, and we're gonna start with I have the most of the 1-inch rounds, so I'm gonna start with all the other stuff first to get it out of the way. So this, some pendant type needle minders. I love these. This is of course the 11th Doctor, the Matt Smith Doctor, who is, I have to admit, my favorite Doctor of the New Who. And a Weeping Angel. I love the eyes, they sparkle. Weeping Angel's really nice. It's big though, and heavy. That's the only thing I think I mentioned before that I don't like about pendant minders, is how heavy they are. And I feel like they're gonna like stretch out this fabric unless you're working on like an Ada or something like that. But I love them because they're so cute and they're pretty. So these are really adorable. I love those. Those are my only 2 like this that I got this time. All my other minders are still in storage. These are really cute. Felties. I love her felties. I think I've said this before. I definitely love her felties. Felties are great because they have the exact opposite problem or they solve that problem with the too heavy. They're super light, even though they're huge. Like, look at this one. This one's really cute. She probably has more of these. I took a hiatus from being an admin while I was here, and she was completely amazing about that. And I'm just getting back into it, so I'm not really sure about her stock presently. I'm going to go and look through it again and make sure I know what she has. But these things she had around Christmas, right before Christmas, she had these, and they are like snow globes. Of course, the confetti is not going to move. Oh, there it goes. You see? You see this confetti inside? So it's like a plastic on top, and then there's like confetti inside, and it's supposed to do kind of a snow globe effect. Of course, it's all, sewed really tight, so it's kind of hard to move them around sometimes. But very cute effect anyway, and very cute needle minder. And big too. Look how big it is. I mean, that's what, 1.5 inches tall, but light as a feather. So you could put this on, you could work on perforated paper with this, which is awesome because I haven't really found a good needle minder for perforated paper. This would be perfect. And this is my other one. It's a little kind of plaid Christmas tree. I thought it was really cute. And I like doing a lot of Christmas ornament making, so that's probably going to be my go-to. These are probably going to be my go-to needle minders for that. Ooh, the next one. Ooh, this is the first of this kind for me. I've seen a lot of these, some on other stores, but these ones Molly got in. So they're a little bit different, but they're super cute. And they're like clay, and they're sculpted, and it's Wonder Woman. I'm not usually a huge DC fan, but she is the cutest little Wonder Woman I ever did see. So I had to have her. Isn't she adorable? And Mr. Grinch. This is one of those hard plastic ones that she has. Sorry, I need a drink. Just water. Don't worry, it's too early for anything else. Okay, Mr. Grinch, but it's after his heart grows 3 sizes. So he has happy blue eyes, not mean Grinchy ones. So those are, just want to make sure I didn't, there we go. So yeah, those are those ones, clay ones. So that's my only clay one so far. I have no other ones, well, except for the dragon ones I got from that other lady from Etsy. I'm not going to remember her name. That's the other minder I want to show you. I actually got another little dragon minder because I think I showed you guys the Christmas one that I got. But I haven't shown you the one I got a couple months after that, or a couple weeks after that. I like it a lot. So that's those. I have a couple more felties here with the first of my round ones. And the first one is Deathly Hallows felty. I love the Deathly Hallows. I want to get a Deathly Hallows tattoo eventually. Eventually. I have so many plans for tattoos. Lots and lots and lots of them. Almost as many as, you know, Stitchy Project. And they're just as expensive. And then, oh, lovely little Princess Leia. So super cute. I don't really have any Star Wars planned projects, but if I do, just definitely be the minder. Which one is this? Oh, here are a couple of Harry Potter ones, I believe. Yes, that's just a wizard girl living in Muggle world. Took the Hogwarts train going nowhere. I'm actually trying to read it backwards in the screen. And that's one of the dragons. I believe that's the dragon he fights in the Triwizard Tournament. I think. I'm not 100% sure though. But it's a cute little version of it, whatever it is, and it was a dragon, so, you know, couldn't resist. Ooh, yeah, don't go over there. I'm just gonna move my phone away from all the magnets. Oh, here's a nice little collection of them. A couple of Firefly ones. These are all rounds, so that's what does it say? Everything's shiny, Captain, not to fret. That's a Kaylee from Firefly. I Aim to Misbehave, another Firefly one. And then the lovely Doctor Strange. I love that movie. It's one of my top 3, I think, MCU movies. Little Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. This one was really special. As soon as she put up this sheet, I knew I had to have one of these. It's Follow Your Dreams, and it's The Last Unicorn, which for years, the only copy of The Last Unicorn I had was one that I recorded off of TV itself, and it still had all the commercials in it. And it had like the first 5 minutes, I guess, cut off. But I watched that thing so many times. Me and my sister, we love that movie. Here's this one. I got this one specifically. It says free on it. It's really not coming up. Anyway, it says free, and it's a swallow in the old traditional tattoo style. I got this one specifically because I'm doing that kind of tattoo sampler one that was in that one magazine. I can't remember the names of all these guys. I'm gonna have to start looking them up. It's by the same artist who does Stitcherovia. Anyway, it looks like a tattoo flash sheet, basically. So I got that one to go along with it. So those are 6. Let's do these ones back. Let's do these ones back. So, everyone knows I'm a Sailor Moon fan. I mean, one of my biggest projects you followed me on almost through all of it was my Eternal Sailor Moon, which actually had a lot of stitches now that once I finished it. It was a pretty massive piece, and it took me a while to get through it too. But you guys know that. Anyway, so I had to get some Sailor Moon minders. So I got this set initially because they're super adorable. Kind of a stylized version of the Inner Senshi or the Inner Sailor Scouts. And you got Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Jupiter, and Sailor Venus. So I picked these out. I think this was when I was gifted minders very kindly. And I got the whole set because I was like, yeah, I have 20 some minders to pick out. Yeah, I'll take the whole set. Why not? Then later on, I had kind of forgotten I had picked this set. Because of course, Molly makes all of the minders herself. I think she makes thousands and thousands and thousands of minders she's made already. I may be over exaggerating, disclaimer. It's a lot. I know it's been a lot. And so I was still waiting on these to come, which was totally cool. I get it. And then she put up another Sailor Moon sheet, and forgetting I had already bought these, I went ahead and got all of the new ones, which included 10 instead of just 5. So it was all of the Sailor Scouts. So we'll start with this one over here. So that's Sailor Mini Moon, my favorite. Why? Because we have the same hair color. Mercury is over there. Neptune is over there. Mars is there. And I love the art style of these. They're super chibi cute, big-headed, adorable. So that's those ones. And the rest of them are over here. So this is Sailor Saturn, Sailor Moon. Is that Super Sailor Moon? Yes, Super Sailor Moon. Sailor Venus, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Pluto was my other favorite, and Sailor Uranus. So cute. I love Sailor Venus. She's pretty. Anyway, they're all really cute. I'm kind of happy with having 2 sets of Sailor Moon minders. It's good. It's all good. Now which ones? This one. So this one's kind of a bit of everything. I'll start over here. So I got a classic. I cross stitch so I don't kill people. And then I got this really cool steampunk dragon, because it's a dragon. And then my absolute favorite character of MCU, Loki. No spoilers, but I have seen all the MCU. Well, no, not technically, because Ant-Man and the Wasp just came out today, and I haven't seen that one yet. I will soon. And this one is a Doctor Who one. Oh, and it's got little tiny writing. But here's the really great thing. Even though that's got little tiny writing, I mean, it doesn't look like it here because it's kind of hard to focus, because it's trying to focus on me, right? Not the minder. Anyway, the writing is crystal clear, even though it's little teeny tiny. I just need to, there we go. So it says, people assume that time, oh right, it's the whole quote, it's the wibbly wobbly timey-wimey quote. It's the entire thing. And yes, it's actually clear enough to read the entire quote, even those little tiny itty-bitty words. Over here, this is my home province pride. I was born on the island of Newfoundland, which is this part of the province right here, which is an island. And then I grew up in Labrador, which is this part of the province, which is attached to the mainland and Quebec over here. And I lived right there. Very interesting place to grow up. Very isolated. And the last one is a fairy dragon, because dragons. Yeah, I don't think I actually have to say, you know, anything more than just cause dragons anymore with that. You know, kind of know my shtick, right? Oh, here's some fun ones. I love this one. I'm not a psychopath. I'm a high-functioning sociopathic. Sociopath. Not sociopathic. Sociopath. And then I got a couple of Outlander ones. I'll have a Scotch on the rocks. Yes, please. And the Sassenach. If I'm butchering that word, I'm sorry. Then we have a little tiny Daenerys who has 2 little dragons with her. I don't know which dragons those are, although they're both green. They should not both be green. Anyway. But that's Daenerys. And then this one's another Firefly, the classic You Can't Take the Sky From Me, which is part of their theme song. Here's another 11th Doctor, and this is the quote about I am and always will be the optimist, the hoper of far-flung dreams, the dreamer of impossible, far-flung hopes, the dreamer of impossible dreams. He is my favorite Doctor for a reason. He was really good. I need to watch him again. I think I need to go back and do a Doctor Who rewatch. And the rest are all Harry Potter, actually. The top 3 are Gryffindor, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff Crest. I already have Ravenclaw. I know I've shown it to you previously. So I've got like the matching set of all the house, what are they called? Crests right now. Which is good because I have patterns for all the different house crests too. Mischief managed in Ravenclaw colors, because I'm a Ravenclaw. And a little bitty baby Thestral with an apple. It was so cute. I had to get it. It's puzzled. What the hell is this apple? And then, probably my favorite Ravenclaw ever, Luna Lovegood. With her Gryffindor hat on. Yeah. So, that is all my minders. Sorry if it gets a little yelly out there. It gets a little yelly sometimes. That's all my minders. I do have the fabric I got. Now, like I said, this is not, totally not going to show up correctly, but we'll see. So this first one is 32 count Lugana in doubloon. And I got this because I had gotten that at the summer and July sale, or Christmas and July sale. Oh my God, it's almost time for that sale again, isn't it? Well, I'm not getting anything this year. That's for sure. So I got this piece for that. Anyway, at the Christmas and July sale, I'd gotten a piece of gingerbread, but I got it opal, and it was too sparkly, and it was dark too. Like the color was really dark, and it wasn't really modeled, and I didn't like it. And it was supposed to be for the tattoo flash sampler thing that I was gonna do, because I wanted to look like, because oftentimes those samplers are printed on something like kind of looks like old paper. It's kind of like a texture, just so that the designs stand out more. So I wanted to kind of replicate that. So I did end up getting this piece of doubloon, which is really nice. And of course, actually no, that comes out pretty nice. It's a beautiful piece, and it has beautiful modeling on it. Very subtle, but I love it. That's what Picture This Plus does best, I find, is this kind of really subtle modeling that just pops. So that's going to work really nice, I think, with that sampler and all those really bright, bold primary colors. That's going to be in that. The second piece, I think I got kind of on a whim. I think I had an idea for it, and then I got it, and it wasn't at all like I expected it to be. So this is actually, and now this doesn't look at all. This is a piece of Crystal Da Vinci in Lugana, 30 count. Now it looks just like on my screen right now. It looks pretty much exactly like the description, kind of a bluish purpley with some orange. Beautiful. In reality, this bluish purple is pink purple. It's not blue purple at all. It's very pink purple. It's very similar to a lot of colors that I already have, but again, beautiful modeling. Like, look at that. It's gorgeous. But this yellow light is not going to be able to show you the real color. It's quite pink indeed. But I'm sure I'll be able to find something for it. I had something in mind for this, and now I can't even remember what it was. But I'm sure I'll find some use for it, for sure. Okay, let's go this way. And this is a 18 by 27 piece, so quarter, I think. That's an eighth, and this is a quarter. But I want to stitch again now. And unfortunately, I only have the one, project on me at the moment, which is Gypsy Queen, which I'll show you because I think I made a big boo-boo. But first, I'm going to pause you real quick and get the last needle minder I wanted to show you. Okay, and I'm back, and this is, oh right, so this is Clay by Kim, and you've seen my previous one. Now you'll get to see this one, which is so pretty. Oh, look at that. It's purple and pink. I was so happy when I got this. So happy. And again, I really enjoy with these that she thought to, I mean, this is a little kind of decoration, and it kind of slips in back there. But that's where your needle goes. Your needle doesn't actually rest on this beautiful piece of art. It goes behind it, and that's where it's most secure. Because all this clay, if you see that, all like that is where the magnet is. And then if you try to rest something on here, it's not going to stick. But you put it in there, no problem. See, it's very cleverly made. I think it's quite ingenious that she did that, because she can keep her really beautiful, and on top of that, you don't put your needle here, so you don't risk, you know, either like wear or anything like that, or it rubbing against it. It's just, it's so perfect. It's like absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. You can only get hers at Clay by Kim, which is on Etsy. You see them in other stores, they're not allowed to be selling them. She only sells, and she only posts when she has things available. She doesn't take pre-orders or anything like that. She only posts what she's available. I won't even go to her store right now because the temptation would be so great. Oh, and even look at this. Look at this. Even the back of the needle minder is clay as well on top of the magnet. I mean, it's just so well made, which is why, you know, I don't mind paying a little bit extra for an extremely well made needle minder like this. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. Probably one of my favorite needle minders ever. Oh, I just noticed there's some kind of like shimmery kind of paint, or like, oh, it's just so good. So talented. So talented. Definitely should check her out. So that is my haul. Not a bad haul for, what, 7 months, I guess. So I'll show you what I'm hoping to work a little bit on this weekend. And maybe if I actually, you know, put FlossTube up, I can actually get some work on it. Done. Look how pretty it comes. It comes in this super, you know, secure little bag with the kind of a little cotton batting here, and the box that closes. So it's really safe. Like it looks really delicate, but both of mine came and there was no problem with either of them. So this is where I'm at. I'm just going to remind you where I'm at with, oh, here's another one I got. I left one on here. This is another one I got. Cross stitch for the times when you want to stab something 10,000 times. So here is Gypsy Queen. And she's really wrinkled because I kind of left her on this Q-snap. I shouldn't have. I should have taken her off because now I'm afraid I got permanent marks. Although even for just being off a day, they're kind of, no, those are kind of bad. So that's where I am on her. Just her torso. I don't have one of the pinks, like the almost darkest pink. So I'm filling in everything I can right now. But you can kind of see like this line here is pretty pronounced. I'm really hoping it'll come out with some ironing. This, you can kind of see there, the fabric's kind of crushed. But it's right on the outside. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm definitely not going to stress. It is my first Mira. You know, there's a lot of expensive materials going into it, but I'm trying not to think about it that right now, and really hoping that I haven't, you know, ruined the entire thing by keeping it on the Q-stabs. One thing I'm definitely going to do, though, is, and luckily it's mostly around the edges, mostly. And I don't really know if, you know, if you didn't know it was there, if you'd actually see it or not. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. I'm kind of hoping. But yeah, so I'm probably going to keep going on here as whatever I can, because like I said, I'm missing a couple colors, and unfortunately I don't know where there's any DMC sold anywhere nearby. So, I mean, might be a little hosed until I can get those colors, but I'm going to try to do whatever I can because this is the only project I have with me, so if I want to stitch this weekend, it's going to be on this. And if it goes good, I might end up going to storage and picking up the rest of my stitching stash, which is all in one bin, kind of a medium-sized bin. But that's where she is now. So for posterity, that's where she is now. And hopefully sometime next week I'll do another video and she will have some more stitches in her. That's the plan anyway. But I am definitely, before stitching on her anymore, I'm going to get some felt and for my Q-snaps, because I feel like that would not have happened if I had felt on there, which I'm feeling dumb because I used to have felt and I think I ended up not bringing it with me. Anyway, that is it, guys. I don't think I have anything else to say. Again, thank you so much for all your kind wishes and positive vibes and prayers and all that stuff. It really made me feel better about the situation at the time, and now I'm feeling great because we have a place. Yay! 3 more months, but you know what? As long as I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, I think I'm gonna be fine. So keep stitching, guys, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.